Sylvester Stallone, the iconic action star, is grabbing attention in Hollywood once more. This time, however, he's not just battling foes on screen, he's challenging what he perceives as woke culture, causing a stir in the industry. So why is Stallone diverging from the norm, and what could this mean for the future of filmmaking? When it comes to Sylvester Stallone, he's all about direct action, both on and off screen. Recently, he's stirred things up by rejecting what he sees as the overreach of woke culture, which he views as excessive sensitivity over every detail. Stallone is firmly against this trend. Insider reports from his movie sets reveal that he's resolutely opposed to any attempt to introduce what he considers woke ideals into his films. He's been outspoken about his position, reportedly saying, "I won't have a bunch of granola moms and their soy boy husbands telling me what I can and cannot do on my set with my crew. The wokeness can get lost." Stallone seems to be drawing a firm line, challenging anyone to cross it. It's refreshing to see someone in Hollywood stand up for their beliefs, even if it means causing a bit of controversy. Stallone isn't one to sugarcoat his opinions, especially when it comes to the current state of filmmaking. Although he was speaking through a character in this instance, reports suggest he genuinely agrees with the sentiments expressed. He's voiced frustration with what he perceives as societal shifts, particularly the growing focus on pronouns. His remarks about pronouns he, she, him, they, the, boom, bang, bop highlight his irritation with what he views as an overreach of political correctness infiltrating the industry. Stallone argues that this trend is stifling creativity and watering down films. In an era where filmmakers often tread carefully around sensitive topics to avoid offending anyone, Stallone stands out as a refreshing exception. He's unafraid to confront difficult issues directly, regardless of the potential fallout. This highlights how Hollywood handles those who go against the grain. Take Mel Gibson, for example. Despite his considerable talent and iconic films like Braveheart and The Passion of the Christ, Gibson faced considerable pushback from Hollywood after a series of controversial incidents and his outspoken Christian views. The industry effectively pushed him out of the spotlight. Matthew McConaughey, the charismatic Texan known for his memorable performances, has also encountered some backlash for his Christian beliefs. Though it hasn't been as severe as Gibson's, it seems Hollywood operates under an unwritten rule: conform to the dominant trends or face the consequences. Returning to Stallone, we see someone unafraid to stir the pot, even if it means upsetting the Hollywood industry. He's experienced firsthand how the industry can quickly discard those who don't conform. Yet, Stallone is determined not to follow their script. He's forging his own path, whether it's challenging woke culture or resisting political correctness. He's like a contemporary cowboy, taking on challenges and adversaries regardless of the consequences. In the 80s and 90s, Stallone wasn't the only major name in Hollywood. Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Austrian Oak, was also a dominating force on the silver screen with his impressive physique and memorable one-liners. While Schwarzenegger was churning out blockbusters, Stallone was establishing his own unique presence. Though both actors portrayed tough characters, Stallone offered something distinct. He was more than just muscles and action. He brought a genuine emotional depth to his roles. Today, Stallone continues to make an impact, but there's a deeper layer to his recent work. A closer look at his latest films reveals a recurring theme: patriotism and family values. It appears he's on a mission to highlight the principles that he believes have defined American greatness. Whether he's portraying a battle-worn veteran in Rambo, Last Blood, or a retired boxer in Creed, Stallone's characters consistently reflect a deep sense of duty and loyalty. Take Rambo, Last Blood, for example. In this tough final chapter of the famous series, Stallone's John Rambo fights Mexican cartels to save his niece. But it's not just about action, there's a deeper message. Rambo isn't just battling bad guys. He's standing up for what's right. He talks about how he's lost part of himself over time, but his heart is still where he came from, ready to protect it no matter what. In Tulsa King, where heroes are often shown as complicated and flawed, Stallone's Rambo is a nod to a simpler time. A true American hero fighting for justice and defending the innocent at all costs. Sylvester Stallone, known for his iconic action films, has a playful take on societal trends. In his series Tulsa King, Stallone's character delivers a sharp dose of satire, poking fun at everything from political correctness to social media obsession. It's a breath of fresh air to see someone in Hollywood having a laugh at the world around us, especially when so many others are tiptoeing around sensitive issues. Let's talk about that clip where Stallone takes on the pronoun debate. He humorously critiques the state of the country and the obsession with pronouns. It's brilliant. Stallone isn't merely joking, he's making a point. By lampooning the pronoun craze, he exposes how ridiculous things have gotten, all while keeping a smile on his face that makes it impossible not to laugh. It's a smart reminder that a bit of humor can be powerful, even in serious conversations. But here's the thing about Stallone, he's not just about the laughs. Underneath the action and comedy, there's a deeper message. Stallone skillfully incorporates his own values into his characters, whether it's patriotism, family, or just plain common sense. In one video, he explains that you can't make peace with someone who's acting maliciously, a truth he's encountered throughout his Hollywood journey. He highlights that expecting peace from someone who has been truly harmful is unrealistic. This blend of humor and insight makes his work both entertaining and thought-provoking. Rewinding to 1977, when Stallone was a young actor trying to make his mark, he revealed his inspiration for creating the iconic Rocky Balboa. Frustrated with the state of cinema at the time, Stallone felt movies were lacking something crucial, something that made audiences cheer for the underdog. That's when the idea for Rocky was born. He aimed to revive the spirit of classic films from the 40s and 50s, where morality took center stage. Fast forward to today, and Stallone's dedication to those classic values remains strong. While Hollywood chases trends and caters to the latest fads, Stallone sticks to his roots. Whether he's rejecting attempts to infuse political correctness into his films, or poking fun at societal trends in Tulsa King, Stallone is boldly challenging the norms. In conclusion, Sylvester Stallone's recent public stance against what he views as the overreach of woke culture and political correctness highlights his enduring commitment to his own values and creative vision. By challenging current industry trends and emphasizing classic themes of patriotism, family values, and unfiltered storytelling, Stallone not only reasserts his place in Hollywood, but also sparks a broader conversation about the future direction of filmmaking. His blend of action, humor, and cultural critique offers a refreshing perspective in an era of cautious and often homogenized content. As Stallone continues to navigate these complex issues, he remains a distinctive and influential figure, steadfastly shaping his own path in the ever-evolving landscape of cinema. For fans of traditional values and bold narratives, Stallone's work is a compelling reminder of the impact one individual can make in defying convention and pushing boundaries.